Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you guys here one more time. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Kang Mirabel and I'm excited to have you guys here today. Thank you for always supporting your girl. So if it's your first time here, you're welcome. And please endeavor to subscribe, share, click on the like button and invite someone to share it soon. Okay, so our topic of today is a very interesting topic. I'm very excited about it because it has to do with our generation of today. All right, let's jump right into the video. So our topic of today is you are enough. Let me repeat that. You are enough. Has anyone ever told you otherwise? I'm here to tell you that you are enough. Oh yes, you are enough. Okay, so the other day I was just scrolling through Instagram and I met this video of a couple that they had a problem and they went to see a therapist. They were at the verge of divorce and they went to see a therapist. And the therapist discovered that the husband had a problem with social media. So the therapist told the husband to stay off social media for a week. So when the man got back, he stayed off social media, and when they returned to the therapist, because actually the man's problem was the fact that he wasn't attracted to his wife anymore. And so when he got back to the therapist, and the therapist asked him, look at your wife, what do you think right now? So the man said, oh, my wife looks so beautiful, she looks so pretty. And it just dawned on me that there is so much harm that social media has brought as far as relationships and marriages are concerned. And I thought it wise to share this with you guys. I think it is very important that we carry this ideology that we are enough. And we are made in the image of Christ. Remember that. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. So, okay, I want us to jump right into reasons why people feel they are not good enough. Number one, social media pressure. Oh my God. I cannot really, I don't know how to put this, but social media is causing so much harm today as far as relationships, social relationships, self-esteem and marriages are concerned. If you look at social media today, people have a stereotype, a stereotype picture of what beauty is all about. They think that to be beautiful, you need to have this 8 figure, you have to have this, you have to have that, which is totally very wrong. Beauty is just 10% of this. It's just physical beauty is just 10% of everything. And if you look at these pictures on social media, they are edited pictures. They are edited. There are apps where you can edit that you have boobs. You can edit your waist. It makes it look smaller. All of these apps. And it makes us not to love our wives and not to love our husbands because the social media has painted what a handsome man is. He must have 6 packs. He must be tall. He must be, and all of this is causing so much harm and it's affecting our self-esteem. Yeah, I think this is one of the reasons why people feel that they are not good enough. And if you look at these people on social media, most of them have undergone surgeries. Yeah, they've done surgeries to ameliorate their bodies. And some of them don't even have children. Yeah, because when you have a child, there is this change that comes to your body. Except you work on it, like, exercising and eating right, to get your body back. But there is this change that comes in when you have a child. Number 2 reason why people don't feel they are good enough is because of their background, their entourage. I think this is very, very important. Very, very important. If you look at many African children, right, they either grew up in a home where both parents were divorced or in a home where both parents were just there because of their kids. And that is a problem because when both parents are together and they know their role as parents, children will grow up well and with the right mindsets. If you look at a girl child, right, a girl child is moved by what she hears. She wants to be affirmed. She wants to be complimented. So it is the duty of a father to, talk to their girl children. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them how smart they are. Tell them how good enough they are. It is important, especially when they receive it from an opposite sex. So it is important that as your father, you compliment your child. You make her feel that she is good and that she's beautiful and that she's made in the image of God. And as a mother, it is your duty to talk to your son, compliment him, tell him how handsome he is, how intelligent, how work-driven he is. It's important that you create these ideologies in the minds of your children when they are still young. Remember, the Bible says that we should train up a child the way he should go, and when he grows old, he will not depart from it. So it is important, if they grow up with these ideologies, whatever they tell them in school is not going to affect them. Whatever the society depicts them to look like, they will say, my father told me I'm like this, so I'm good enough. Yes, it is important that we do this, especially when children are still very young. Because whatever ideologies they have at that time, when they grow up, it is hard for them to take it off their minds. So it is important that we do this at very tender ages. We have to be present in the lives of our children. Okay, so let me talk about the third reason why people think that they are not good enough. Social stratification. So social stratification, I looked up the definition. It means categorizing people into groups based on socioeconomic factors like wealth, income, race, education, ethnicity, gender. And this happens especially in African societies, in African countries, because there is this ideology that the rich people are a certain kind of people. The poor don't mingle with the rich don't mingle with the poor. And these things, they start creating this it starts creating this bad ideology in the mind of the child that she's not good enough. Oh, I'm not good enough because I'm not with those people. It means I'm not good enough. Sometimes in school they will tell you, oh, you're not beautiful enough, so you can't be around us. Your uniform is torn. All of these things. It affects the mind of the child. So it is important that we get this ideology so that we can work on them while we can be the change in our generation today. So with that being said, I would like to share with us how to overcome this negative ideology of I am not good enough. Number one is to know that you are beautifully and wonderfully made in the image of Christ. Yes, I repeat that. You need to know that you are beautifully and wonderfully made in the image of Christ. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And remember, physical beauty is just 10% of it. So if you're focused more on your physical beauty, then you're missing the point. What happens to the 90%? What happens to it? And remember, the Bible says in Proverbs 31 verse 30, it says, charm is deceitful, beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So it's just to tell you that beauty, the Bible says it, that beauty is vain. But a woman who fears the Lord, that is even the most important part. It says the woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. She understands. So please, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And remember that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. If a man tells you you're not good enough, somebody else is going to tell you, oh my God, you look wonderful. If a woman tells you you're not good enough, you're not handsome, another girl will find you very, very attractive. So don't let anybody create that bad negative ideology in your mind. Okay, the second way on how to overcome this ideology of I'm not good enough is to self-develop yourself. Oh my God. I cannot overemphasize on this point. I think that people are more focused on other things than self-development. It is very, very important. That is what makes you stand out in the society. That is what makes you beautiful. I tell you that. Self-develop yourself in every area of your life. Learn a trade. Go to school. Read books. Listen to mentors. Step out of your comfort zone. Do the things you've not done before. Anything that you think can make you feel better in your skin, do them. And sometimes one thing I've realized is that most people who feel they are not good enough are people who don't like knowledge. Yeah, remember the Bible says in Isaiah 4 verse 6, it says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. So if you don't have knowledge, you are perishing. When you don't have knowledge, you just feel automatically that you're not good enough. Imagine you're in a society and you're unable to express yourself in public, or you're invited somewhere, you're unable to, express yourself. They will tell you to wake up and, give a speech, and you'll be like, no, I don't want to do it. You're just feeling you're not good enough. Why? Because you've denied to self-develop yourself. It is important that you do that. Please. It's important that you work on that. Okay, the third way on how to overcome this ideology of I'm not good enough is to be purpose driven. I cannot overemphasize on this point. Is to be purpose driven. Let me tell you something. A purpose driven man or woman is extra attractive. I'm telling you. So the first thing you have to do as a human being created by God is to find out, what is my purpose? What was I sent here on earth for? Many people think that they came into this world just to, get married, have children, be financially stable, build houses. No, that is just part of it. You are on earth for a purpose. God sent you here to be impactful. He sent you here to win souls for his kingdom. He sent you here to be a blessing. He sent you here to be able to be a helpmeet to somebody. He sent you here to be able to stretch your hand and be of help to someone in need. It's not just about getting married. It's not just about having children. It's not just about having money. It's not everything. For what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? If you understand that verse very well, it's trying to say that money is not everything. There is more to that. There is more to this life. So please, I'm just here to encourage somebody. I don't know who has told you you're not good enough, but I'm here to tell you that you are 100%, 110% enough, because you were created by God. You are enough. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So please, if you think that this video has been a blessing to you, share it with somebody. If you know there is someone out there battling with self-esteem, share it with them. It will bless them. Don't be stingy. Share it with them. Invite them to subscribe. Like the video, comment, drop a comment. If you have anything to add, any suggestions to make, feel free to drop it on the comment section. I welcome everything. And I just want to thank you guys so much for listening. And please endeavor to click on the subscribe button, like, share, and drop a comment. Thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next video, and stay blessed. Thank you.